Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of the Ambassador project. So in my first video, part 1, I have already introduced the vehicle to you which I'll be working on. This is the same Taxi Ambassador from Senti. As I'd shown you, the left door came off in my hand when I was trying to open it for the first time. So I have to see how do I fix it on the hinge. So that apart, the vehicle is in good condition. It's just time now for me to start dismantling. So I'll be using this screwdriver with the right kind of measure of screw, a star-shaped screw, to open the main two screws to dismantle the lower part of the body from the upper part. The lower part basically houses just the wheels and the axle and the pullback action motor at the backside. Other than that, once we have the screws out, slowly detaching is the key. So I'm making sure that I'm not putting too much pressure to spoil the grooves and also to be careful. Since this is my first project, I just really want to be really careful about it. I've still not thought of what exactly is my plan on what the conclusion should be, but as of now, this is just the dismantling video and this is how it comes off. You can see the whole seat setup has come out separately, and this is the upper part. Now that is the left door which came off from the hinge, and this is the hinge to which I'll be attaching it. Now I don't plan on keeping the doors openable, so I may seal them anyways later. The right door is anyway still attached to the hinge, so that's fine. And now I have to also figure out how do I take off the glass area carefully without cracking or crushing anything, and also see how do I take off the front intake and the headlights if possible from the grooves where it's attached. Yeah, so in this I've just taken off the rear bumper. As of now it was a bit of a task I was trying to figure out, that's why I've just clipped off that part. uh, so what basically has to be done is those grooves have to be pushed out, I mean those small points from there. If it doesn't come off, you have to carefully use a sharp object or maybe the screwdriver, but then, yeah, there are chances of cracking. So, this is somewhere I had to be quite careful. And yeah, if you pull it out like that, the bumper may bend as well. So, getting my screwdriver back to the rescue, figuring out if I should take off the glass first instead. It's a plastic glass, it's not the actual glass. And I feel a narrower point would be easier or better to even unscrew the hinges of the door, and maybe with the same narrower point I can try to push out the front bumper as well later. The rear bumper luckily just came off with the push of the small parts through the grooves. So that was easy. The front bumper, the front intake, the headlamps are pending. The glass area should come off quite easily now that the doors are removed. So let's see how that comes off. Just poking it in carefully. Yeah, so we have the front part slid off. The rear is a bit stuck up. Yeah, a small push should do it, but I just want to be careful and not tamper with it. This is where I felt a little bit scared. Okay, yeah, finally it's out. So that's the glass area. Let me just keep it here. And that's the whole seat assembly, the glass area. I may not have neatly laid it out, but I'll try to do that eventually. That's the base part with the pullback action motor. Now this is the rest of the car, and I'm still figuring out on removing the front bumper. I really feel it's a fragile part in a tricky way. So maybe a little bit of pull or maybe not, but let's see. Yeah, I think, yeah, oh yes, that did the trick. That did the trick, but then be careful that you don't damage the parts. So the rear bumper is out, the front bumper is also out. Now what remains is the front intake. the big grill that it gets in the front. I think I'll be using the screwdriver itself even for this. I felt that was um, more efficient, but yeah, a bit risky as well. And as you can see, the part can be a bit ziddy or stubborn to actually come out. So maybe it will need a little bit more force. Yeah, and it pops out now. That is the front grille or the intake finally out of the body of the vehicle. So what's remaining now are the headlamps and pretty much nothing else. This is where I got a little bit scared really because it wasn't accepting to come out in any way, even though I tried. So I've been thinking of any alternatives, any other ways I can push it out. Let's see. The tail lamps, anyways, are painted more like stickers. The taxi emblem on top, I'm thinking whether I should be taking that off as well. But as of now, this is what we have from the dismantled Ambassador taxi. We know, like in India, we call it as Ambi with all the love because it's been with us. The HM Ambassador has been with us for so many years, serving in so many types of roles, either as a taxi, a private vehicle, even a goods carrier version was there. All the politicians' vehicles, so many roles this car has played. So trying to see what I can do with one of the classic vehicles that India has seen and lived with and transform it in my own way. Now, this is a layout. I'm still not very tidy about the whole process. Let me just get the camera into some decent position. Yeah, and this is the base of the vehicle. I'm just trying to take off the wheels to see how easy it is. I may think of coloring the wheels or tires separately or maybe have some other plans, but yeah, the axle and the wheels did come out. The tires also come out from the wheel, and as you can see, the wheel finishing from inside may not be that great, but it works. It works for sure. Let's see. So this is how it is. This is a pair of front wheels with the axle. The rear wheels also should be removable, but again, I would want to be careful over here because I don't want to, you know, cause any damage to the whole assembly. But yeah, they should be removable. Might need a little more effort. Yeah, it's out. It's out. Even the other one should be removable. But for now, I think I'll just let it be there. Just fitting this one back as well just to keep it intact. No point of dismantling for the sake of dismantling unless you already know what you have to do with it. That's the cart. The pullback action is working. The wheels are spinning. So this is the whole vehicle completely dismantled, almost completely dismantled. Now what I have to figure out is how do I take out the headlamps from the upper body. So let's see. Finally got the headlamps out. It was a struggle. I did not go to record that part because it was a struggle. So I needed both my hands, both the wit, I mean all my wit to figure out how do I bring it out without breaking it. I'm not getting good clarity or focus to show you exactly how it is, but it resembles a Royal Enfield's front headlamp with the top shade on it. Looks pretty cool, a miniature headlamp, and also figured out how to take out the taxi emblem from the top. Can use the same method of using the screwdriver to pop it up and then pull it out. So this one's easy as well. Headlamps were a little bit stubborn, so it took a little bit of a challenging effort. But this is how the vehicle looks dismantled. And next would be an execution of a design, a thought of a design, and to see what to do with it now that we have the vehicle dismantled. If you haven't watched part one of this ambassador project, I have placed a link to the same video in the description below. And also do subscribe to the channel. This would support me a lot and encourage me a lot with this project and many more videos to come. Until next time, have fun, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.